Micah 2:10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you even with the sword destruction. Before I start, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, Bahasham Yahawashi. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of that great millstone that taught me this 100% truth that rule well over the flock. Shalom to your Akim and Akwaf on the sides, listening and learning as well. And to you other brothers in these other camps that's preaching the same doctrine as GMS, shalom and salutations to you. Shalom to the hopeful elect. This place will destroy your mind, man, and your spirit. You know, it'll change your life if you let it. Because Babylon is so confused, man, that it's got everybody whole life upside down. You know, that's why it's so important to stay in the spirit, man. Because you fighting this dark against light battle, man. You know, and anything can happen here. You have to constantly walk in the spirit in this place, man, because if you start to follow after the lust, that'll break you, man. That'll break you. You do some horrendous things, especially coming against His law, statutes, and commandments. You know, you battling ourselves every day. Me, a lot of other brothers. You in this flesh body, you in this body, man. You battling against your spirit every day. Times you want to do good, but then your carnal mentality kick in. Now you want to go do something carnal. You want to go do something violent. You know, you want to go steal something. You want to do something that's contrary to the scriptures, you know. That's why it's important to always try to walk in faith in the spirit, man. We got to always be reading. And I'm talking to myself first and foremost. When I say these things, we should always be reading, man. We should always be in these scriptures. We should be doing nothing but thinking about them, especially in the wicked times that we're living in. You know? Because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. That's the time we're living in, where everyone's love is waxing cold. Nobody has, you know, genuine love anymore for anyone, let alone morals. You know, live your life to the fullest mindset. YOLO, you only live once. It's extremely important that we remain in these scriptures, man. You know. Galatians 5:16. This I say then, walk in the spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. For the flesh lusts against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh. And these are contrary the one to the other, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would do. See, we would keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. That was what we were created for, to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, follow after Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. That's what we was really supposed to be doing. But being in this flesh, it makes that hard because you constantly battling against yourself. You ever seen one of those movies where, you know, you got the person and then you got the angel on the left side, I mean on the right side, and then you got the demon on the left side? And then they be wrestling amongst each other trying to get this individual to do whatever they will is. On their side, they call it a conscience. You know? You thinking on the right-hand side to do good things. And then your thoughts on the left-hand side come around. Now you're ready to do something wicked, man. That's why it's so extremely important to stay in the faith, man, in the you know, in the spirit. You got to walk in the spirit, man. Galatians 5:16. I'm going to read again. This I say then, walk in the spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. 17. For the flesh lusted against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh, and these are contrary the one to the other, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would. You know, that's why we got to stay in it, man. We got to stay in the spirit. We got to constantly pray that we stay in the spirit, that Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi don't take the spirit away from us. You know, because we're really going to need it when the times of Jacob troubles coming in. We get ready to approach it up on that soon, with the rice being talked about. You know, but this place will destroy you, man. Literally. Watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. This flesh is weak, man. You know, and a lot of us, because we don't have no discipline, the flesh always prevails half the time. You know, most of the time, the flesh prevails, man. You know, you always want to do the right thing, but sometimes you slip and you fall onto the left-hand side. That's why you got to constantly be reading these scriptures, constantly thinking about these scriptures, man. Walk in the spirit. Pray about it. You know, because if not, this place will destroy you even with a sword destruction. You know. Watch and pray that ye not enter into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. So we got to understand that we in this flesh, man. And this flesh is extremely like weak, man. It's subject unto sin. But we also got a spirit in us of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. So that helps us walk in these laws, statutes, and commandments, staying in the spirit, man. Because if not, you're going to fall and bury in Babylon. It'll just be a matter of time. You know? First John 2:16. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not of the Father, but is of the world. This place will destroy you, man. Like the scripture just said, is lust. You know, the pride. You know, people feel like they the one. Everybody act like they the one, that they can't be touched. You know, that's why us brothers and sisters in this truth, man, we got to stay away from them type of people, man. We got to stay away from worldly people, because you will become like unto them, and you don't want that. You know, you got to stand firm in the truth, man, in the spirit. Keep fighting, you know, because we near the finish line. You know, I just wanted to bring that out, Israel. I'm going to get back in here, back into the plantation. And with all that being said, Shalom.